Happy Halloween, ladies and gentlemen. How we doing? How we doing? I'm Jalak, star of The Nun 3, hanging out. What's up, everybody? Oh my God. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Jalak here hosting the stream today. Russell Dorsey's with us tonight saying, what's up, everyone? I smashed that like button. Happy Halloween, everyone. How is everyone doing tonight? Russell, I'm doing fantastic. Jalak is so happy, vibing, hanging out. How you doing? What are you for Halloween, Russell? I gotta know. Leave it for me in the chat. Gotta hear it, man. Gotta hear it. Ellie's throwing $2 out there saying, hey, Jake, I dressed up as Wednesday for Halloween. Very nice. I hope it came out fantastic. That's awesome. It's a killer costume. I love it, Ellie. Thanks for the $2. I appreciate you. very, very good stuff. RJ Skarenki is here with us as well. What's up, RJ? How you doing? Saying happy Halloween to you, KillJoy. Let's talk some horror tonight. Absolutely. Let's do it. I'm hyped. Gonna talk a lot of horror. It's gonna be fun. Manny Mo is saying happy Halloween. Happy Halloween, my friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome to the KillJoy Jake drag queen experience. Infinite Sky is saying yas. Yas queen. I should get used to I might say that a lot tonight. What's up, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. I see a lot of people coming in. Infinite Sky, thanks for being a KillJoy cult member. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. What's up, Oscar? How's it going? Happy Halloween. Oh, it's the best day of the whole damn year. I love it. What's up, Oscar? How we doing? How we doing? Ethan, the GOAT, is saying, I'm off to a haunted house right now. Let's go. Hell yes, Ethan. Let's go. Dog, that's awesome. Have fun. Don't get too scared now. Ooh. My eyes really pop with this makeup. Should do some more nun cosplays. Maybe not as bad as this one. But hey, have fun, Ethan. Good stuff. Thanks for being a KillJoy cult member, my friend. Happy Halloween, Sarah. Thanks for joining in. Appreciate you a whole bunch. Hopefully I jump scared you at the beginning there. I tried. I really tried. Welcome in, though. Noah Atkinson is with us as well. What's up, Jake? How you doing, Noah? Welcome in. Happy Halloween, my friend. Hello. Welcome in. Let's talk a little horror. How we feeling on Halloween tonight? Jason Garbiner saying happy Halloween, Jake. Happy Halloween, Jason. Welcome in. Bobby saying, bro, I love the costume, homie. Happy Halloween. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. What are you, Bobby? What is everybody for Halloween? Tell me. Leave it in the comments. I'm very curious. Good to see you, though. Good to see you. That sounded scary, saying happy Halloween, my KillJoy cult members, and love the Vlad costume, Jake. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Thanks for being here. Antinous is saying happy Halloween, my man. Hell yeah, man. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Happy Halloween. Jalak, I'm dead. Thanks for being here, Sarah. I appreciate it. This is crazy. Shit's crazy. That's what she said, is saying hello. Welcome in. Honoring Bonnie Aarons tonight on the stream. Big fan. Had to do something. Very funny stuff. Lollipop Sanchez is here with us saying, what is up, Jake? Happy Halloween. Bro, I'm eating cake. You're eating cake on Halloween? Okay. Fuck it. Eat the Halloween cake, my dude. Nice costume, bro. The Nun 3 starring KillJoy Jake. I'd kill to be in it. That'd be so much fun. I would love it. I would love to get jump scare killed by Valak. That'd be so much fun. Who else is hanging out with us tonight? Manny Mo is saying, saw Five Nights at Freddy's and now I'm watching Halloween. Very nice. All right. Good stuff. Halloween 1978. Killer choice. I think I'm going to watch Halloween 3 tonight. That's my go-to. I still haven't watched it this month, so I'm like, Halloween 3. Let's do it. Let's run it. I love that movie so much. It is so much fun. It's such a great movie for this time of year, too. So, I dig it. Eric is saying, happy Halloween, a good day to nun and nun hard. You're damn right, Eric. We're nun and hard tonight. A good day to nun hard. I was laughing about that a little too much before I went live today. A little too much. Noah Atkinson is John Wick. Very nice. Hell yes. Dodge some bullets or just use your coat to block them. That's funny. I love it. I dig it. Bobby is saying bloody sweater stew. Very nice. Very nice. Sarah was Lydia Dietz. Hell yes. You did send me the photo. I remember. Very good stuff. Very good. Hell yes. Scott Royston is joining us. What's up, Scott? How's it going? Hello. Howdy, hey. Welcome on in. Thanks for being here. Who else is hanging out with us? Chickus. What's up, dog? Literally a dog. What do you know? Well, welcome in, my friend. How you doing? Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Welcome in. Welcome in. Who is Lydia Dietz? That's from Beetlejuice, my friend. That's, what's her name? Winona Ryder's character. Right? No. Yes? I can't remember. Someone from Beetlejuice. I think so. Why am I doubting myself? Infinite Sky Beetlejuice. Okay, I'm right. I'm not Killjoy Jake. I'm Jalak. So if that was wrong, that was it's not on me. There we go. Where do I sign the petition to get Jake in the Nun 3? Write it. Be the scribe of this thing. Put it on the internet. Let's make it happen. It's very, very funny stuff. That's what she said, is saying, Jake, I've never found another man so pretty and yet so frightening at the same time as you look now. You know what? I greatly appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. I feel gorgeous, if that... I feel very pretty at the moment, so thank you. Thank you so much. This is going to be a silly stream, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to tell you that right now. It is going to be a silly night. Bill Cartwright is saying happy Halloween, Jake. Thank you so much, Bill. I really appreciate that. Happy Halloween to you, my friend. Have fun. What are we watching tonight? What are we talking about? What are we doing? I don't even know. I had my Halloween party over the weekend, so I'm curious what everyone else is doing tonight. Are we getting lit on a Tuesday night? Are we getting trashed? Watching some horror movies? What's going on? What's the plans for tonight? Infinite Sky is asking, do I consider Beau is Afraid to be a horror movie? Yes. It scared the shit out of me. Oh my God. That was truly fucked up. Maybe one of the most fucked up movies of the whole year. Oh my God. I don't think I want to watch it again. Like, that's how disgusted I was by this film. I really don't think I'll ever watch it again. I really enjoyed it. And I think it's got a lot to say that maybe is like really, will really fly over people's heads for sure. It's a lot, but I enjoy it. It's not fun at all. It is just is an existential crisis of a movie. A 3-hour existential crisis. So if that's what you're into, check it out. I don't know who that movie is for besides Ari Aster, but my God, it is, it's something. It's an experience. My face is so itchy. Like, is this how, I just got to ask to the ladies out there, is this how you feel all the time? Like with makeup on your face? I want to scratch my whole face off right now. Like this is, I want to just do that so bad. Oh my God, this is gonna be a tough, it's gonna be a tough stream, but we're making it through. We're making it through. All you're missing is the strawberry cinnamon twist from Taco Bell. You really liked that little short I did, huh? You really liked that one. Those were tasty. I really enjoyed those. More videos are going up on the food review channel though, in November, so I'm excited. Really starting it up next month. It's 420 somewhere. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, listen, I understand. I get the message there. Smoke up, watch some horror movies. It'll be fun. Jalak got me so ready for Terrifier 3, and yes, I'm trashed watching Candyman. It's a vibe. That sounds like a vibe, dude. That's awesome. Hell yes. Enjoy yours. Candyman's a great one. That doesn't get talked about a lot. That is a horror classic, in my opinion. So fucking scary. Great score. Excellent performance from both Virginia Madsen and Tony Todd. Oh, such a good movie. I love that one. Yurdy G's with us tonight. What's up, Yurdy? How's it going? Let's go! I snuck away from scaring people to catch the stream. Fuck the FNAF movie. I feel it, man. I feel it. Hopefully you're having fun. Yurdy G is a scare actor out there in the wilderness. I think you're in like St. Louis, but yeah, but the wilderness, sure. I hope you're having a good time scaring people, and I'm so sorry you didn't like the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I wasn't really crazy about it myself, so. Oh, man. Welcome in, Yurdy G. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Appreciate you. If it's scented or cheap makeup, yes. Okay. Thanks for answering that question, Sarah. I appreciate that. My right cheek, like, I feel like I could tear it off. I feel like I could just, like, get my nails in there and just rip my entire thing off. But that's okay. I won't do that on stream because that would be awful. That would be a horrifying. I'm just gonna do that because there is definitely a hair. But anyways, let's get to talking a little horror. Chan the Man is with us. What's up, dog? How you doing? Saying happy Halloween, Jake. Hope you're having a good one this year. I absolutely am. Terrifier 2 tomorrow. Oh, Chan is talking and speaking the truth here. We're going to be seeing Terrifier 2 in the theaters again tomorrow. I can't wait for it. And listen, I got to be honest. If there's anything I'm even more excited for, it's the Terrifier 3 trailer that we're going to be seeing afterwards. I'm excited to see the movie on the big screen again. Don't get me wrong, but if there's anything I'm super excited for, oh my God, I can't wait to see that. Did a whole video talking a little bit about the first 5 minutes and what I think is going to be the big kill scene of Terrifier 3 today. So check out that video if you haven't already. It's a 1 out of 10 for me, by the way. I have no idea. Maybe it's because it's just Halloween or something. But damn, a lot of people watched that one. So thank you. Appreciate you guys. Mark Jones is with us too, saying, I agree Candyman is a great one. Hell yes. Oh, those sequels may not be able to get it right, but goddamn, that first one's fantastic. Love me some Tony Todd too. There's never enough of him in horror movies. You can have 100 more Tony Todd movies and I won't be happy. Noah Atkinson is saying, hey Jake, for a Friday the 13th requel, would you want James Wan or Radio Silence to direct the film? Ooh. That's really tough for Friday the 13th. I don't know if either of those directors are really my first choice. I love both of them, don't get me wrong. Who would I want doing that though? I think a big thing with Friday the 13th is the characters. You know, I would love for a new Friday the 13th to have excellent characters. Like that's a big place that I feel like they can improve upon. So that's what I would want to see, and I feel like James Wan might do that better than Radio Silence. Not to say that I don't have any faith in Radio Silence characters, but James Wan, I just feel, has a little more experience. So I would probably side with him, because that's something I feel like would be so necessary to making a good Friday the 13th movie, just in general. Have, a crazy Jason, really scary Jason, and some really well-written characters. You got yourself a killer little slasher flick right there. And once again, improving upon what's come before. Infinite Sky is saying Jake's been infected with the flesh-eating disease from cabin fever. That would suck. A live stream of that would be fucking awful. Oh my God. Just my face starts melting off mid-stream. That'd be awesome. What did you do to Jake, nun lady? Where is he? Where's Jake? I don't know. Don't worry about it. He's gone. This is my channel now. Old School is saying running around in a Michael Myers mask, scaring the piss out of some kids, or out of some LOL kids tonight. Very nice. Very nice, Old School. Don't get in trouble now, but have fun. I don't know. What do you say to that? I don't know. That's so funny. Will you be picking up the Mean One on Blu-ray? I still have not seen that film. I know David Howard Thornton is the Grinch in that one, and he's another slasher villain role from him. So I do want to check it out at some point. I just never got around to it. So many movies, man. So many damn movies. I'm still trying to get through 2023 horror, man. Like, I still haven't gotten through all the movies I wanted to watch from this year. It's crazy, man. It is just absolutely crazy. Brother Fluff Salisbury. It's Salisbury Steak Day. Yes. Oh, I dig it. I would love to see Tony Todd as Freddy Krueger. A dude that big with those claws would be very intimidating. Ooh, okay. So, like, kind of give him the Rob Zombie Halloween treatment a little bit, where it's like, get this much bigger dude to play Freddy, make him more menacing. I like that. I'm into that. That could be really fun. That would be a really interesting casting choice. I've never heard someone say that about Tony Todd for Freddy Krueger. Interesting. Especially with Candyman being, like, similar in terms of, like, powers. You know what I mean? Like, Candyman and Freddy Krueger both are, like, supernatural to some degree. So, like, I feel like that wouldn't be too far of a stretch. I actually really like that. That's really interesting. Interesting idea. I dig that. That Sounded Scary is saying Masking Threshold. Haven't seen it yet, but heard it's good. What do you think, Jake? Masking Threshold. I have not heard of this at all. Is this a movie? Masking Threshold. I don't know. I do not know about this one. There are a lot of crazy news today, though, that I just unfortunately did not get to. But, oh my God, like, we're getting 2 sequels to that Fall movie that came out last year. Did anybody see? Another movie I missed, unfortunately, but we're getting 2 sequels to it, which is like, what's going on with that? That's crazy. Got a lot of crazy news just in the past couple of days. The It Follows sequel thing, I'm still not over. Like, I still don't know how to feel about that. My thing is, like, It Follows is one of my favorite horror movies ever. I love that. I think it's so scary. The soundtrack is phenomenal. Micah Monroe is great. All the characters are good across the board. It's so interesting, and it's such a unique film. Like, nothing else is like it, in my opinion. And to get a sequel to it, it's like what if they announced a Hereditary sequel? You know what I mean? That's kind of the same. It's the same vein for me, and I just don't know how I feel about that. I'm like, I'll check it out, but I worry it's not going to be good. But it's coming from the same guy, David Robert Mitchell or whatever, so I think it's going to be good. I really think I think it'll be good. I'm just worried about it because it's like, I don't know. I'm scared, but I hope it's good. Sarah Campbell is saying thoughts on the Night Swim teaser. It looks cool. It looks like a Blumhouse movie, I will say that. But I really do like the majority of the trailer. It's very mysterious. I love the girl getting like dragged down into the pool, and it's like the light is slowly fading away, almost like it's like this infinite void. It leaves me with a lot of questions. I'm very intrigued. I do really want to see this one. I'm very excited for it, actually. But I'm, with Blumhouse's track record lately, who knows what it's gonna be. I'm excited for it though. We'll check it out. We'll see if it's any good. The polo thing that's a little cheesy, but I'm like, fuck it. Maybe this is fun. Mark is saying had the Michael Myers mask on earlier, and when people asked why I didn't have the rest of the costume, I just told them I was dressed as Tony Moran. That's funny. That's funny. Oh my god. You got what is it? I actually found one of those things, like the what is it called? The blue, like, I can't even. It's the blue fucking thing that he wears. I can't remember. But I found one of those somewhere, and like I have like a perfect like 1-to-1 thing for it. For a Michael Myers costume. It's sick. I dig it. It's very fun. Ty Lee is saying I want an It Follows prequel before they find out what it is, but not too exposition heavy or convoluted explanation. Prequels are tough, man. Prequels, you can fuck those up so easily. I think the Pet Sematary prequel we got recently is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. I don't understand why. I really don't understand why you make a prequel and then add like absolutely nothing to the next film, or like you run the risk of introducing something that could have aided the situation in the film you all know. So like prequels are really tough, man. Prequels are really tough to do correctly. Because like sequels, you can invent shit. You know what I mean? With a sequel, it's like, oh, we can throw this in there. We can have a new setting. We can reinvent these characters. But you can't with a prequel. You are locked into what's going to happen to the next film, no matter what. So that's what's really tough about just anytime a prequel to something gets announced, I'm immediately worried. I'm just like, ugh, I don't know. Not too many prequels out there get it right. A few do. There's exceptions, but not too many in my opinion. I'd be interested in that though. I'd be interested to see what they would do with that, because you could rely on the whole idea of not having information about the character, and they're slowly figuring it out. There's dramatic irony there because the audience knows, but the characters don't. So that could be fun. Infinite Sky is saying, why don't you just wait for the trailer for They Follow to drop before passing judgment? Because it's a sequel to one of my favorite horror movies. Of course I'm going to pass judgment. It's my job to pass judgment, my friend. What am I going to do? Just say nothing until something comes out about it? Nah, I'm talking about it. So far I think it's going to be good. Like, listen, here's my other thing about it. If it was a nobody doing this movie, like someone I've never heard of, I'd be really worried. But I'm mildly concerned because I just don't feel like it needs a sequel. It Follows is a great standalone. But maybe it kicks ass, dude. I mean, the concept lends itself to a franchise. I will say that. Like, It Follows could be a whole horror franchise. But I just love the way that first movie ends. It's ambiguous. There's no... You don't know if that thing walking behind them is the thing or not. And now we're going to get an answer to that, which, I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about that. The ending is the cherry on top of this perfect Sunday, in my opinion. And I don't know if I want that ruined or not. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm definitely going to pass judgment, though. I don't care. When they announced the sequel to The Exorcist, it was the same thing. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's one of my favorite horror movies, dude. Don't mess this up. For the love of rock. For the love of rock. Ugh, I dig it. It says, looks like Melissa Barrera has dropped out of God's Country due to Scream 7 schedule conflicts, according to Fangoria. Ooh, I have not seen that. I don't know anything about like casting stuff right now. With SAG still being on strike, I don't know if anything is like 100%, but this is according to Fangoria, so I'm curious what all this is about. I'll have to look into this. For the love of rock. Ugh. I don't know why your name makes me want to do that. I turn into Jack Black every time I read your screen name. That's really funny. Isn't It Follows like an STD horror movie? Yeah. I mean, it's a metaphor for that for sure. But it's super scary, man. It's great. I love it. Ethan is saying Jake's Spirit Halloween is 50% off for the next 2 days. I'm about to go crazy. Half the store is gone. So surprisingly by me, there's one Spirit Halloween, and I'm not even going to say where it is because I'm like, there's a few things I've been eyeing there that I want to get tomorrow. They have a bunch of shit left, which I'm shocked. Like, I'm like, I can't believe this. Believe it or not, I did buy this costume today. They had a bunch of stuff there where I'm like, ooh, I've been wanting to get one of these. Gonna wait till maybe tomorrow. See when this is all 50% off. Shit. So yeah, everyone go crazy tomorrow. Horror fans are going to be living the next couple days. Ellie's throwing $5 out there saying, I put back my Wednesday costume for the stream. Gotcha. Okay. Hell yes. Badass. Get into costume, get into character. That's what this night is all about, my friends. I dig it, Ellie. I hope the costume came out great. And post some pictures. Post them online and all that shit. Good shit. I hope it rocks. Ellie, thank you for the $5. I do really appreciate it. Thank you for your support, my friend. Thank you. Thanksgiving looks good. Absolutely. I'm very excited for Thanksgiving. That trailer looks badass. I do agree with a lot of the criticisms we've been hearing with the film. I still think it's going to be great. Don't get me wrong. But it is weird to modernize it, right? Like, because it's based off of Grindhouse. And now it's like a modern slasher. We're dealing with Instagram and cell phones play a very key role in the film. It's an odd choice, but I'm kind of cool with reinventing it. I'm like, okay, they're trying to differentiate themselves from Grindhouse. They're trying to make it more modern. So I'm very I'm very excited to see it. I'm very excited to see where they go with it. And how they, what changes they make with the story from, what we know from that little trailer from a long time ago. But I'm excited to see what they do with it and the new things they've added to what we think is going to be the story. What else is going on here? That's what she said is saying, I need to see Terrifier 2. Art made me laugh so hard because of his exaggerated facial features. We just watched Terrifier 2 this past weekend. Some of my friends hadn't seen it. And watching that again, I swear to God, it's one of the funniest things. I love that movie so much. It is just pure joy from start to finish for me personally. I love it. I love every second of that film. It's so ridiculous. Oh my God. But it's a good one. Terrifier 3, man. It's going to be also kick-ass. I can't wait. Chan the Man is saying, you think we'll get that Halloween announcement they were talking about earlier this month? Are you talking about like with the show, the Halloween show, like that the rights just sold and all that? I think that's what you're talking about. We probably won't get anything about that until maybe next year would be my guess, because the rights like just sold. Like they're probably just going into just figuring out like who's gonna do it and shit. Over at Miramax. I don't know. I really don't know when that announcement's going to come. I mean, I remember like, what was it, like 2 years ago now that the Pennywise show got announced, or like over a year ago, I want to say. That Crystal Lake, all these things. That was a year ago now. And, we really haven't had too many crazy updates about it. So shows take a little longer to develop, but when they come out, it'll be back to back. It'll be crazy. I have high hopes for Scream 7. Me too, Manny Mo. I'm excited. Very excited for that one. Christopher Landon in the director's seat. That's going to be fun. I can't wait. It's going to be a good time. I really think it's going to be good because we have like new creatives involved too. Like I'm always, sometimes you have people like make a movie 3 times, they make the same movie 3 times and they kind of get burnt out. They're like, well, I just want to do something different at this point. And then they might, kind of obscure certain lines in a franchise and take it down too weird of a path where like it doesn't work, and I feel like maybe that's where Radio Silence was with approaching another film. So I'm kind of happy that it's a new person doing this one. Although I loved Radio Silence's 2 Scream movies so much. I really enjoyed them. They brought this franchise back to life. And I can't wait to see more Scream movies in the future, hopefully. Barry Treemer, KillJoy cult member, appreciate you, my dude. Saying, yo, Jake, happy Halloween. Hell yes, happy Halloween, dude. Saying, did you know that Wes Craven was dressed in the Ghostface costume at the beginning of Scream 1 when he headbutted the window to grab Casey Becker? Oh, no way. I didn't know that was Wes Craven. I had no idea. That's sick. I thought that was, what's his face? Like Lee Waddell? Is that his name who plays him in that movie? I thought that was just him the whole time. That's cool. I never knew that Wes Craven was ever actually in the film besides his, like, Fred cameo. Not you, Fred, or whatever the fuck. That's so funny. Infinite Sky, we were talking about this on the stream yesterday about the Quiet Place movies. I don't think you've ever reviewed one on your channel. I did do a review of Quiet Place 2. I didn't have my channel when the first one came out. But I really like both of them. I have had no desire to go back and watch them, though, again. I don't know why. Like, when I watched them, really enjoyed them. Really good movies. But I'll look at them. I own both of them. They're both on my shelf right now. And every now and then, if I'm looking for a movie or something, I'm like trying to figure out something to watch. I pick both of them up every time, and I'm just like, and put it back. I don't know. I really did enjoy them when I first watched them, but something about like wanting to do a rewatch, I just have no desire for some reason. But I really enjoy them. I think they're really well written movies, well structured. There's things about them that I can still remember, like in my brain. Like the dive thing was great. I thought that was really that was a nice little callback. Really unexpected. Some good writing there. Both of those movies are fun. I don't know. I'm excited for Quiet Place Day 1, but who knows if I'm gonna watch it again. I don't know. It's crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. No Walk 420 is saying killer costume, homie. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here, dog. Thank you. What else is going on? Just Another Horror Fan is saying gave out candy tonight as John Bender from The Breakfast Club. Very nice. Anyone else dress up tonight? I'm on the East Coast. Hell yes. We got a John Bender in the chat. We got a Nun. We got a Lydia Dietz. We got a Wednesday. We got a lot of fun people out there in the chat. A lot of people dressed up. Infinite Sky is saying, Jake, would you be interested in seeing an Easter-themed horror movie with a killer bunny? Ooh. Jake might be working on something like that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Don't want to say any more than that, though. What else do we got? But yes, I would. That would be sick. Darth Chosen is saying, what's up, Jake? Happy Halloween. Love your costume, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. This was... This was an hour of work and trying to figure out how to do makeup because I don't know how, which is why this looks all spotty here. But I tried my best, and I think that should amount to that should mean something. I don't know. I'm glad you like it though. Thank you. Thanks for showing up, man. Thanks for hanging out. My friend Darren in PA in Toronto ended up being an extra in Thanksgiving. No way! He's credited as the man selling corn at the farmer's market. Very cool. And I'll be there day one and trying to spot him. Hell yeah. Very cool. I can't wait to see your friend Darren sell some corn at a farmer's market. That's going to be very exciting. No, that's really cool, though. That's awesome, Sarah. No way. That's badass. I wish I could be an extra in, like, any horror movie. That would just be great. Just be like, oh, there it is. There's me. There's my disgusting face in the background of literally one shot. But yes! Oh, let's go! Nice. Very good. No Walk 420 is saying Christopher Landon makes me a little nervous, but I'm definitely down with the director switch. You know, I think my only thing with that is he might make it too goofy. That's the only thing I'm really worried about. And I hope they don't lose the darker edge some of these new Scream films have had. I go back and I watch some of those other movies, and I'm just like, man, some of these kills are disappointing. Like, especially like 2 and 3. Just in the way like they're set up and executed, like the roommate's death or whatever in like Scream 2 is really disappointing to me. I don't know. There's a lot of scenes in that one where I'm just like, this is a huge slasher film. I'm shocked some of these kills are not much to write home about. So I hope they keep the dark edge. I hope they give us some good routes with characters. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I'm hoping only good things for it though. Robert Ellis is saying with Scream 7 looking like it could be in the snow and Terrifier 3 being hopefully Christmas themed, do you think more horror series will go holiday themed? It is a bit of a trend now, with multiple big franchises doing it. Scream 7 is only rumored to be holiday themed, but Terrifier 3 we know for sure. I wouldn't be shocked if they did that with Scream. This is something that for a long time, I mean as long as I've been covering Scream news, we've had people saying they wanted a Christmas or holiday themed Scream film. So I think absolutely more slashers will do that. I don't even know what else. Like what else could come back and do like a Christmas themed thing? With Friday the 13th being so popular in the fan film circuit, like with Never Hike Alone and all that, Never Hike in the Snow was one of the things that I remember being like, oh, I'm so excited for that. Like I cannot wait to see Jason kill somebody in the snow. I would love to see a whole movie of that. And the sequel to the remake was even going to feature a whole like 20-minute long opening again, just like how the original has, where you get that. You get fucking people getting killed in the snow from Jason, like on a frozen crystal lake. That would have been so cool. So yes, I think more slashers should follow suit. Maybe Jason even killing people in the snow. That could be fun. I think absolutely, Robert. Yes, that's a great question though. It's an interesting trend for sure. And Perry's making a great point too. I think Jordan Peele has a movie coming out next winter Christmas. Yeah, so Jordan Peele's next movie, slated to release in December of 2024, is rumored to be some kind of Christmas or holiday themed horror movie. So it's interesting. It's interesting to see what they end up doing for all that. But I'm hyped, man. I'm very hyped to see whatever comes from it. I think it's gonna be fun. From Jordan Peele, like, oh my god, I can't wait for anything that he has up his sleeve. I rewatched all of his movies maybe like 2 months ago, I want to say, and like I'm starting to get to the point where I think I like his movies, like each one better than the last, which is maybe a hot take. But I love Get Out, don't get me wrong, but I fucking love Us. And Nope is like a masterpiece. Like the more I watch it, the more I'm like, wow, this is phenomenal. I really love this movie. Nope has really grown on me big time. The more every time I watch it, I catch something else that I really like about the film. that I really like about the film I didn't catch before. And the monkey scene, I swear to God, is one of the scariest things. It's one of the scariest things in a Jordan Peele movie. Oh, crazy stuff. Jason is saying, Jake, did you see The Exorcist Believer made over $120 million when the trilogy is said and done? I see them breaking even. They might. I mean, so here's the thing, right? They made that movie for $30 million. They bought the rights for $400 million, and God knows how much they spent on advertising. So right now they're at least $430 million in the hole, and that movie only made 120. If they were to break even, Exorcist Believer needed to make like 200 million, basically, and that just didn't happen. I think if the movie was better and more well received, it maybe would have gotten up there. But yeah, just didn't do that. It needed to make way more money. Because here's the other thing too, right? You're gonna have diminishing returns with the next two movies. So let's say the next one makes 100 million, then the one after that makes 90 million. That's not breaking even, you know? Not hardly even close. Especially with those movies probably having like also $30 million budgets. I just don't see it happening. This movie needed to make like at least close to 200 million to even break even or be profitable. So who knows what they do for the next one. It looks like Five Nights at Freddy's though is doing really well. That one is going to the fucking moon. So I see that being a whole new franchise for Blumhouse. I do feel like that's their safety net. They knew that was going to make money. So I feel like that's why they took the risk on The Exorcist, but I don't think they're going to lose money on it. Like it's pretty much guaranteed at this point, but I think that it won't be as bad. It won't be as bad of a loss as a lot of people are making it out to be. I will say that, Jason, it's not going to be like the worst thing, but it's going to be a loss. I'd bet money on it. Tanya Holt is saying, hey, Jake, love your costume and spirit. Thank you, dog. I appreciate you. Thank you, Tanya. I love your profile picture, too. Ghostface and Michael hanging out. Nice. Very good stuff. Thanks for being here. Hollywood Guys throwing $5 out. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate the support. Saying, Jake, I like your outfit. Was hoping you were going to be the red, right, and... What? Going to be the red, right, and slob? Oh, well, happy Halloween anyways. Red, right, and slob? You wanted me to be like a slobby version of Devil Ghostface from Red Right Hand? Is that what you're saying? That's funny. Oh, wait, you wanted me to be Jamie. I got you. I smell what you're stepping in. And it's a whole pile of Jamie's underwear, which is fucking disgusting. Oh, well, happy Halloween anyways. Nah, I'm kidding, buddy. Take care. Thank you so much, Hollywood Guy. I appreciate it, man. Here's what I'll say. I was traumatized dressing up as that character for as long as I did. And I remember we filmed the majority of the movie over the summer, and we did reshoots in like September, October. And I had to do a few more shots. Then I was just like, God, I don't want to wear this fucking the wife beater anymore. Oh man, that was a stinky role. Let me tell you. I purposefully didn't shower for like a week one time while shooting the majority of those scenes, and whew, man, that was rough. I never want to do that again. But hey, you never know. Maybe Red Right Hand 2 happens. Red Right Hand 2, Electric Boogaloo. Hollywood Guy, thanks for the $5 though, man. I really do appreciate it. Blyson is here. What's up, dog? Welcome in. Love the profile picture as always. Is Blood and Honey any good? No, but it's fun. It's a very dumb, bad movie. And if that's your bag, if that's the kind of shit you like if you like Full Moon Feature, like Full Moon Pictures, their movies, you'll enjoy it. Those are some crazy ass movies from them, man. Gabriel's with us tonight as well. What's up? Saying, hey Jake, I pop a beer for the stream. Cheers from Chile. Hell yeah. Welcome, Gabriel. Welcome in. Happy Halloween, dog. Thanks for being here. Ellie's throwing $2 in there again. Thank you so much, Ellie. You're killing it. Thank you for the support. Saying happy Halloween all the way from somewhere, Florida. Holy shit. No way. Well, hell yeah. Have fun in Florida. Halloween in Florida must be nuts. It's like still warm down there. That's crazy. It's snowing here. Like it literally, we just got our first snowfall today on Halloween, which is like really nuts. That hasn't happened in years. Maybe the climate is getting better. That's me being very positive about the situation. Very maybe more optimistic than I should be. But happy Halloween though. Thank you so much, Ellie. I really appreciate it. Hope you're having a fun Halloween. Thank you so much. Tanya Holt's throwing a $10 super sticker in there. Thank you so much, Tanya. I really appreciate that. Thanks for the support. Tanya said something earlier, and I was trying to find that, and I completely missed it. Oh, there we go. Tanya's saying, hey, Jake, love your costume and your spirit. Did you see Tyga dressed up as Art the Clown for Halloween? Yes, that was nuts. Oh, my God, that was awesome. I thought that was sick. Oh, my God. That was so cool. Myles Garrett from the Cleveland Browns, unfortunately, my team, dressed up as the guy from Jeepers Creepers. The Creeper. Why couldn't I think of that? So a lot of big celebrities dressing up as crazy horror villains, man. I dig it. I'm very hyped about it. So yes, I did see this. It was badass. Love me some Art the Clown love. Can't get enough of that. Can't get enough of that, Tanya. God, I can't wait for tomorrow. I can't even think about anything else besides that Terrifier 3 teaser. I was trying to get a review out of When Evil Lurks today, and I was just like, I can't even think about it. I can't even think about that. I'm so focused, so hyper-focused on Terrifier 3. It's all I can think about. I'm so excited. Can't come soon enough. Almost due tomorrow. So excited. Here's a question I want to throw out there, actually. What do we think they're going to explain in the next film? That's something Damien Leone talked about in that interview recently with Joe Blow. He was saying something like to the degree of, we're going to explain some more of like what the supernatural entity is that brought Art the Clown back to life, like, and what this thing is. How do you guys feel about that? Like, what are we thinking there? What are the explanations? Who are these supernatural forces at work behind the scenes? I don't know. Buttered Toast is saying hi, hello, how you doing? I'm Jalak, the demon nun. That is definitely not just KillJoy Jake. I promise. Welcome in. Gangster Bro is saying, Jake, there's another Five Nights at Freddy's remake that just came out. It's called Freddy's Friday. Oh, that sounds like some asylum, some crazy asylum shit. I'm looking this up right now. Freddy's Friday. Am I right about this? Come on, let me be right about this. That would be so funny. Freddy's Friday 2023. Oh yeah. Oh, this has got to be Asylum. An evil man lures female victims to his lair to be sacrificed by monsters. I gotta save this picture real quick, because this is hilarious. I'm gonna share this with all of you guys. Oh yeah, this is the Asylum knockoff version of Five Nights at Freddy's. That is so funny. Freddy. There we go. That Gangster Bro, I gotta see this movie. I love like Asylum takes on like popular movies that are coming out. They're always just so ridiculous. So yeah, here you go. Here's the poster for it. Look at that. Look at that goofiness. I love it. I wonder if it's better than the actual movie. You never know. Oh man. Chan the Man is saying it's so hyped to see that a new slasher like Art the Clown off of a few smaller movies has become an icon in the horror genre. I couldn't agree more. Genuinely could not agree more. We don't have enough icons these days, and just to have something, is nice. And I like that it's not coming from a big Hollywood studio either, That's another big thing I talked about in today's video was, like, Damien Leone, like, he's not just being like, okay, let's sell off Terrifier, I'll direct it, whatever, someone else write a script. No, he's, like, gonna make it good. He's like, we're not gonna do sanitized Terrifier, fuck that shit. We're doing Art the Clown like how he should. Bloody, brutal, fucking crazy kills. I love it, man. I can't wait to when all this is said and done, when all the Terrifier movies are out there, I can't even imagine. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy to talk about all these. I just know it's going to be good. Can't wait. Hollywood Guy is asking, who is the little girl? Is she a demon? I think so, because every time Damien Leone talks about her, he refers to her as like the entity that brought Art the Clown back to life. If you go back and watch that interview he did with Elliot Fulham, who plays Jonathan, guy runs a channel called Little Punk People. I highly recommend it. Go subscribe if you're not already. He did an interview with Damien talking a little bit about the film, and Damien revealed before Terrifier 2 came out that you're going to meet an entity in the film that brought Art the Clown back to life. Now, we never saw the little pale girl like do, any magic or anything to bring him back to life. He kind of just like meets her at the laundromat afterwards. But apparently, in the canon, she brought him back to life. So I'm assuming she's some kind of demon or something evil. She's taking the form of that little girl that died at the carnival, though. So I don't know. That's just my theory on it right now. I feel like she's some kind of demon that keeps Art the Clown alive for whatever reason. And I'm just excited. I'm just excited to see what else they do with that or what the explanation really is. Ty Lee is saying something biblical. They're the holy ghosts, the unholy spirits, more like it. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of religious symbolism in Terrifier 2 as well, so it's got to be something like that. I mean, like, you have Sienna dressed up as, like, a Valkyrie angel, where Art the Clown very much so represents, like the devil or something like that. I agree. Yeah, there is a lot of that in there. It's got to be something in that vein, but what it's going to be, I'm not sure. Manny, I'm kind of with you here, saying I hope it won't be too backstory driven and the gore factor will still be on point. I agree. I don't want all the answers because then the mystery is gone. Then if they came out and made a movie where it's like, well, here's why Michael can't die in all the Halloween movies. That to me is just like, well, that's no fun. I don't want to know everything. Some things I want to know. I want some, like, a little something, give me another, throw me something else in there that raises more questions. Answer a question with a question. You know what I mean? Like, that's the best way to keep the mystery alive, in my opinion. So I agree. I hope they don't go too far into it. Sarah's saying, just explain everything. I don't get it. Fuck it. Explain the whole thing. We need some answers. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't want everything. I don't want everything answered. I love living in a mystery. For me, like, horror franchises like this is more about the journey more than the destination. Gabriel is saying, Jake, has there been news on a new Friday the 13th? I have no idea. Not really. I remember Sean Cunningham had said, like, I want to say like end of last year, that he was going to work on some new movie, but no new developments with that at all. I don't even know if it's happening. Great question. They can make one, but they're doing a series instead for some reason. I don't know. I couldn't tell you why. I think we all need Jason on the big screen again, more than anything. So, hoping we see it soon, but I'm still holding out hope for this Crystal Lake series. I just hope it's not just about Pamela Voorhees. That would kind of blow, man. Logan C is saying, holy fuck, nice costume. Thank you, Logan. I appreciate that. Thank you, my friend. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Terrifier 3 explanation could be cosmic. I have no idea. You never know. You never know what they do. Not to open up a can of worms here, Jake, but I just tried the Y3000 Coca-Cola. That shit is gas without the G. That's really funny. I also tried this recently, and I would agree. I was not a fan. AI, stay out of making food products. What the hell? What's up with that? I don't like it. Not a fan. Not a fan of AI. Chan the Man is saying, I agree 100%, and honestly, I hope he gets to make Friday the 13th. I do. Man, Damien Leone's Friday the 13th would be insane. Something I'm worried about, though, for sure, is like, does Womp Stomp kind of deserve it, though? That's my thing. Like, Womp Stomp has been working at this for a long time now. Like, they've been making those killer fan films. I feel like if anyone should have, like, the first crack at it, it's Vincent DeSanti. But I'm also, like, if it gets announced Damien Leone's making a new Friday the 13th after he's done with Terrifier, I'm not going to complain either. You know what I mean? I'm like, these are both best case scenarios no matter what happens. Like, I'm happy either way. I think they both would make an excellent Friday the 13th film. So I would definitely be down for that. Jason Rex, happy Halloween, dog. I dig the ink. Is that what that is? Is that a tattoo? It's really close up. I can't tell. I dig it, though. I like the sharks, too. Very good stuff, Jason. Welcome in. Karina's World is saying, do ghosts exist? Well, I'm here right now. I'm Jalak, the demon nun, so yes. Us demons exist. God. People asking that question all the time. Thinking we don't exist. Come on. I'm gonna haunt you, Karina. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, man. Hollywood Guy is saying, do you see Art the Clown killing Santa as the opening scene? I I don't know. I mean, something I said in my video today is I'm starting to think that maybe we don't do the opening of Terrifier 3 right where we left off from the previous film, which is something I was kind of thinking they were going to do. I think that would be fun, but now I'm like, the more you think about it, it's like, well, Art the Clown doesn't have his body. You know, he's got to either like regenerate it, find a body or something, you know, whatever his powers entail. I feel like that's going to be one of those things that we were just talking about, where it's like, well, there's a bunch of questions right now about Art the Clown. Like, who is he? Like, what powers does he have? How far can he push the supernatural? I feel like we're immediately going to get a question off the bat that once again raises more questions. If Art the Clown can regenerate his body, what the fuck is he? Like, he's not human. He's beyond human at that point. Maybe he was a human at one point, but oh my god, he's pushing that now. So I feel like that's got to be the opening scene. He regenerates his body, and then something controversial, as Damien Leone puts it, is going to happen in the first 5 minutes. So I said it in my video today, what the fuck is controversial to the guy that was okay with cutting a girl in half, vagina to neck? What is considered controversial to this man? My God, I'm so scared. I'm so scared to witness this, whatever it's going to be. Ty Lee is saying, I want to know more about the father, at least. I do too. I definitely do. I want some answers there. How did he know about Art the Clown? How do you know about the kills in the first Terrifier? What's up with that? Gotta know. I want some more answers there. You gotta wonder if it's a misdirect too. Because they keep bringing it up, you know, they keep bringing up the dad, they keep bringing up how he died, like how he was kind of like losing his mind towards the end and stuff. Is it just a misdirect? I'm so sorry, I gotta scratch my nose. God, this makeup is killing me. I cannot wait to take a shower, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, yes, I do think it's got to be something about the father. It could be like some kind of weird misdirect thing, which would be fun too. But I do believe that's going to come into play in the next film. So one way or the other. Bobby Lee is saying the same demons who granted Freddy Krueger the ability to enter Elm Street's nightmares. There you go. It's in the same universe. Elm Street and Art the Clown. We're doing the same thing. I dig it. That's funny. Darth Kerbit 723, thanks for being a KillJoy cult member, saying, hey Jake, I was wondering, do you think a Willy's Wonderland 2 will happen? And if so, what do you think will happen? I don't think another one will happen. I want to say that movie lost money off of, from what I remember, but I don't know. I don't know if it needs a sequel. I kind of like that one as a standalone. I love Nicolas Cage though. I mean, Nick Cage battling animatronic robots. Come on, that's fucking sick. More of that, I would not complain. Like, come on, who would complain about that? That was sick. Easily my favorite animatronic horror for sure. I really enjoyed that one. Would Nick Cage do a sequel? I don't know. I think he would. He did the first one, so yeah. Some people want to say like Siren Sarah survived the ending and stuff, but she blows up like with the other guys. So I don't know. I don't know what they would do for a sequel. You look hella funny in this costume. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm actually scary. Get wrecked. No, that was just goofy. Let's be honest. Old School is saying, has anyone heard about that Mia Goth Frankenstein film? Yes. Del Toro's directing. Oh my God, that's gonna be exciting. He loves Frankenstein too. That's one of his like favorite things ever. I'm sure it's gonna be great. Very faithful. Very well done. I'm very excited for it. Any new Mia Goth horror films? I'm here for it. We only got one this year, opposed to 2 from last year, so I need more. I always need more. Are you going to watch The Killer, the Netflix film? I have not heard of this, The Killer. I have not heard of The Killer. I try to watch as many horror films as I can, but I just simply can't get to all of them. I wish I could. I wish I could just stop time for like 60 hours and watch every single horror film, and then just come back to reality and start working on reviews, but man... Time. There's just not enough of it, as they say. Kaiju Godzilla Productions, what's up, dog? Hope you're excited for -1, by the way. Saying, hey, Jake, how's it going? Hope you're having an amazing day. By the way, I do have a ghost face mask. Hell yeah. I went to the gym this morning in a ghost face mask. People were looking at me funny. I think they thought I was going to rob the place. Yeah, hell yeah, dog. That's awesome. Ghost face for Halloween. It's an iconic costume. It's great. Great stuff. Ellie's saying a guy in drama club dressed up as Ghostface for the haunted house. Nice. Very nice. Hell yeah. You gotta love it. You gotta love seeing ghost faces running around town. It's always fun. Manny Mo is saying your face must be burning. It is. I feel like there's 1,000 fire ants in my face right now, but it's fun. It's so much fun. I'm having a great time. Sarah's saying, pro tip, take the black off before you get in the shower or it will get everywhere. Okay, well, hey, I appreciate that. Don't want that on my bathroom floor. That would be something. That'd be something else. Gangster Bro saying, Jake, I heard you mention the studio Asylum. Have you watched their Jurassic Park ripoff, Age of Dinosaurs? No, but that sounds fantastic. It's ridiculous. Stephen Hawking shows a city dinosaurs. What? Stephen Hawking's in this movie and dinosaurs. That's insane. I love it. I love that shit. Ty Lee is saying opening scene could continue from T2, then a 2-month time jump. You know, that was something I was thinking about. Like, where is Terrifier 3 going to take place timeline-wise? Like, is it going to be like a year later? Jonathan, don't forget, was very poorly, like very badly injured by the end of that film. So I don't know if they could do like just 2 months and, you know, our characters are back to normal health again. But maybe. I mean, what happened? He got his fingers bitten off and Sienna got really fucked up. Oh my God. So I imagine it'll be at least like some time will pass before anything else really happens, but it would be cool if we got something where it just like picked up right where we left off. Art the Clown escapes the sanitarium, and who knows what happens next. Maybe he goes into hiding for a little while and comes out during Christmas time again. I don't know. I'm hyped though. I'm hyped for whatever it is. I hope it's that because I think that would be really fun and consistent with the last two films. But at the same time, if they flash forward or I would love to see Art the Clown just grow his body back Deadpool style. I think that would be a lot of fun. Lukewarm Stan Houston is saying, what do you think is the future of of Friday the 13th? The Crystal Lake series seems interesting. Yeah, it seems interesting. I just want Jason, man. I just want Jason on the big screen killing people. You know, I'm a simple guy. I'm a real simple guy when it comes to this stuff. I just want a well-executed slasher. Give me an X, but with Jason Voorhees, essentially. That's kind of what I'm hoping to see from any new Friday the 13th property. Crystal Lake, it seems like it's going to be maybe a big backstory for Pamela Voorhees. I don't know if we need that, personally. I don't know. Not everything needs a backstory. Once again, I like keeping things mysterious. That's just my... I just always feel like everything that's scary has something to do with the unknown. So keep as much mysterious as you possibly can without it being frustrating. That's always my rule of thumb, I feel, when... that's typically the difference between like successful horror and not so successful horror. As to what I've seen, at least. And that's the most generalized version that I could possibly say of that. But yeah, I don't know. Just my thoughts on it. Ty is saying, Jake, do you think the reason the guy told her about the curse and It Follows is so she knows about it and how to survive to give him more time? Yes. 100%. I think that was his motivation entirely throughout the film. Like the reason he was even, you know, going on a date with her in the first place. He didn't like her. No, he was just trying to get rid of that thing. And that's fucked up. That's fucked up, man. I love that. I love that about It Follows. It's you get to see so many different people dealing with the same situation. And there's also some really nice contrast between this character and her friends who don't need to help her and are putting themselves in harm's way for her friend. But this guy, he's like, fuck these people. I don't care. But it's interesting. It's interesting nonetheless. I'm very excited to see what they do with the next movie because once again, I can't stop thinking about it. I'm like, there is like, sure, you can make another one. You can. But you got to give me a reason. You got to give me a reason why the story continues, you know? We also know that, you know, the guy that our main character slept with went out and, like, you know, found like strippers or whatever to just make sure he had some time just in case they didn't kill the thing. So I thought that was a really interesting... It's got a really interesting ending. I don't know. It Follows it's such a fascinating film. I fucking love it. I might watch that. I got to watch that again at some point. Really good film. Lollipop Sanchez is saying, I tried the Ouija board. Oh god, I don't fuck with that shit, man. Listen, I genuinely do believe in ghosts. And I'm like, why fuck with them? Why fuck with them? Screw that shit, man. I did it like 3 hours ago. My nose started bleeding. Whoa, shit. My birthday was going to turn to a happy death day. Oh, fuck, yeah. Don't fuck with that shit, Lollipop Sanchez. No way, man. No way. I've had a few paranormal experiences, like when I've traveled and stuff, that it's shit I can't explain, and it's weird. I've never like seen a ghost or anything like that, but I think I believe. I don't know. I do feel like there are some things where it's like, okay, that's smoke and mirrors, but I've had a few experiences where I'm just like, that was fucking weird. I don't know how to explain that. I've seen like a door like open on its own before. Like I remember being, we were traveling through Salt Lake City. We had to stop for the night once, and I remember going out at like 3 a.m. or something to go get some ice or something from like down the hall of a hotel. And I swear to God, a door opened on its own. And I looked in and like nothing was there. It's spooky shit, man. I was just like, nope. Nope, getting the fuck out of here. Aspect XD is saying, yo, Jake, just tuning in. Nice costume, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Jalak hanging out today. Or Volok. Is that how they pronounce it in the movie? Volok. Jaluk. Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate you. I hope Vicky is more involved in T3. I agree. I want to see Bride of Terrifier this time around. The whole family. You know, you got Vicky, you got Art, and you got the little pale girl. They're all dressing up for they're all dressing up for Christmas. They all got Santa hats on, covered in blood. A fucking candy cane that's sucked on the end, so it's like fucking spiky going into someone's eye. That could be fun. Chan the man's got to head out. Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you. See you on the next stream, and thanks for being one of the best horror channels. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Congrats on 20K and happy Halloween. Hell yes, happy Halloween, dog. Still can't believe it. Still can't believe we had 20K yesterday, just in time for Halloween. That was my goal for the whole year. My goal for this year was hit 20K, and I just can't believe it. We're already there. Still got 2 more months. It's nuts. I love it. So I'm very appreciative. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Really does mean a lot. For the love of Rock is saying Chucky versus Megan is a bad idea. I think so. I mean, it's like, yes, is it a bad idea? Yes. But if they do that on the show, I'll watch it. I have no interest in watching any more of the show past what I've seen, but if they do that, like, I have to watch it. That is the definition of jumping the shark. It is. Like, I'm with you, but I gotta see it. I gotta know. I gotta know how this plays out or what they do with it. It's ridiculous. Crazy stuff. Manny Mo is saying, I just want an epic opening with a jaw-dropping ending that makes you say, wow. I agree, man. I think Terrifier 3 can do it, man. I've pitched my idea about how they can make it even more gruesome, and I feel like they're going to do something along those lines. Like, I feel like I'm not too far off. There are times, there are theories I've pitched before where I'm like, I'm probably far off. This is wishful thinking, but fuck it. I want to talk about it anyways. But this time, I feel like I might be onto something. Chan the man's throwing $2 out there saying, keep on killing it, bro. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate your support. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching the videos. Thanks for hopping in the live streams. It means a lot. It really does. Thanks for the support, dog. Thank you. Thank you. Lukewarm Stan Houston is saying, you're right about the mystery of horror characters, but I think Hollywood is out of fresh ideas, so they're going to dive into every rabbit hole of successful IPs. Saw X is the exception. Yeah, I mean, some of these things are great. You know, some of these new continuations are fantastic, but some of them just feel so uninspired. Like, the moment the Exorcist sequel got announced, people were like, why? Like, why are we doing this? We don't need an Exorcist sequel. The Five Nights at Freddy's movie was one where it's like, yeah, we could totally use a Five Nights at Freddy's movie. That would be awesome. But I just don't feel like it captured the essence of the game. It's really only for like hardcore fans that have read like all the books, played all the games, know everything there is to know about it. And that's where my problems lie. Like, Easter egg hunts are just not movies to me. Like, I don't know. There's a difference between being deep and saying something with your movie and having a fun horror film versus an Easter egg hunt where you're just looking for every single reference to games. And that's how I feel about the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I don't know. That's just really all it is to me. So I wish it captured that the feeling you had when you watched that original movie or played that original game, I mean, for the first time. And I just didn't feel that from this. Sarah Campbell has just gifted a whole bunch of memberships. Thank you so much, Sarah. I really appreciate that. Gifted one to Bobby. Hell yeah. Gangster Bro. And who else? Bill Cartwright. Hell yeah. Well, welcome to the fold, my friends. Welcome to the nun cult. What we do here is we all everyone's got to jump scare someone who's part of the cult. So that's what you got to do this week. No more Kool-Aid. Jake's out of the picture. We pushed him out. We're not drinking any more Kool-Aid. Fuck that shit. We're jump scaring as many people as we possibly can. So go hide in some bushes and get that figured out. Oh my God. Sarah, thank you so much for the support though, my friend. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Michael Parton's with us tonight. What's up, Michael? How's it going? Hey, Valak, or should I say Jalak? Yes, yes. I am Valak. Hello. I have possessed Jake tonight because he's a dumbass and just let me do that. So there you go. Hello. I'll probably fuck off after tonight, but I'm feeling myself today, expressing my horror opinions that are very similar to KillJoy Jake's, and that's definitely what's going on here and nothing else. Am I gonna get a cameo in Terrifier 3? I fucking wish. I made a joke about that to Damien. I was like, dude, be so cool to. I'll just be in the background. I'll eat a churro or something at the clown cafe. I don't care. Give me some broken glass. I'll eat it. I don't care. I just want to be in the movie. I just want my 2 seconds. I want 2 seconds in Terrifier 3. That's all I want. I'll bite into a candy cane in the background or something. Let Art the Clown stab me in the neck. That'll be great. I fucking wish, man. Fingers crossed. Anything can happen, right? Game Breakers is saying, yo, Jake, do you like Taylor Swift? I respect the hell out of Taylor Swift, is what I think of her. I think she's a brilliant businesswoman. So I don't know. That's all I can really say. All I can really say. I respect her. I think she's a genius. She's a genius that walks among us. Bobby Lee is saying It Follows kind of has the Ring thing going. Yeah, a little bit for sure. Show someone a copy of the tape to save yourself. Pass on the ST demon to save yourself. Yeah, there's a lot of movies that have a very similar vibe to that. Drag Me to Hell, Smile, It Follows, The Ring. Like all these movies have a similar vibe, but like tone-wise, I feel like they're all very different. Smile and Drag Me to Hell have like a Sam Raimi inspiration to its tone. The Ring, even though yes, has that's not The Ring, that's The Grudge, right? The Ring is a little more like just straightforward modern horror, I feel, and very Americanized if we're talking about the remake. The original is a J-horror classic though, and I really enjoy both, but they're pretty much the same movie. I mean, even down to some of the shots, like in the original versus the remake, like very similar movies. I do really like that The Ring makes its villain a little more grittier and grosser though. Like in the original, when she comes out of the TV, she's wearing like this perfectly white dress with no stains on it. And I like that they made The Ring's villain just a little scarier looking. I don't know. I mean, is that Americanizing stuff? Sure. But I think it's spooky. I like it. Both while both are basically the exact same movie, like the Ring remake and the original, it's pretty much 1-to-1. In terms of like style decisions and all that, that's where the differences lie. So you got to watch both. Like they are the same movie. Like if you're watching the remake expecting a different film, you're going to be disappointed. It's the same thing. Exactly the same events happen in the remake. But it's fun. It's interesting to see to compare and contrast, I guess. Ty is once again talking about They Follow, saying, I kind of don't want Micah Monroe's character to be the guru or advisor. That would just be diminishing returns. There has to be some irony or some kind of twist or fucked up reveal. I feel like, they wouldn't announce Micah Monroe being in the film unless she was going to be the focus again. So to me, I think that, okay, we know the thing lived after the end of the film now, which kind of blows. I doubt that. Like, I really hope they don't do a Final Destination 2 where it's like they go and visit her at one point. It's such a trope, right? It's such a trope. It's such a stereotype now. Don't do that. Give me, have her be the main character again, and it's still following her. Sure, that's fine. I'll take that. Just don't do the stereotype trope thing where it's just like, oh, we got to go ask this person who has dealt with this before. We've seen every requel do that in like the past 5 years or so. I don't think we don't need It Follows to do that. But I'm excited. I'm excited for the film. I'm worried. That's all. I have my worries. Is Jaws even considered a horror film? What? Yes. Oh my God. Yes, Jaws is a horror film. That is a creature feature if I've ever seen one. Oh my God. That's one of the scariest movies ever. Oh man. People freaked out at that. People didn't even want to go in the water after watching that movie. Yes. Oh, yes. I think any movie that elicits fear of something is a horror movie, at least in my opinion. That's arguable. Like I remember I watched this movie recently called Enter the Void, and I posted about it, and lo and behold, Lauren Lavera, swear to God, Lauren Lavera on Twitter actually like reached out, like replied to it and said something like, oh my God, I love this movie. Like it's crazy. And I remember like just being horrified the first time I watched that movie. You want to talk about an existential crisis? We were talking about that earlier with Beau is Afraid. That movie is an existential crisis. I was terrified in the first 30 minutes of that movie. I should not have been under the influence of a substance watching it. That's all I'm going to say. Holy shit, what a movie. Terrifying. I consider it a horror film. Maybe most don't, but it scared the shit out of me. Ellie's throwing $5 out there again. Thank you so much for the support, Ellie. Saying, I hope at the end of Wednesday's season for Xavier and Wednesday to kiss in the rain. That'd be so romantic. Hey, you know what? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Get the romance angle bussin' in there. Make it happen. I really enjoyed Wednesday. It was fun. It was a really fun series. I'm excited to see season 2 when they finally get around to filming it. And Beetlejuice too, man. We got a lot of big Jenna Ortega properties on the horizon. A lot of fun stuff coming from her. She was busy last year. Oh my God. Like 2022, it was like every month there was a new Jenna Ortega movie. It was crazy. And then, yeah, of course, in November with Wednesday, it was just like, whoa, whenever blew up. That dance on TikTok, it was everywhere. It was crazy. Ellie, thank you so much for the $5 though. I really appreciate it. Let's hope season 2 is good. Let's hope it's good. Thanks for the $5, my friend. Game Breakers is saying tomorrow is my birthday. Happy birthday. Your birthday is now on Terrifier 2 day. So happy birthday and happy Terrifier 2 day. There you go. Good stuff. I hope you enjoy yourself. I hope you have a fun birthday. Hope you're having a fun Halloween too. Happy Halloween, my friend. Jake said he was going to go to midnight tonight, but I also didn't realize how much this makeup would burn my face. So I think I'm only doing 90 minutes. I don't think I can do this. I can't do this until midnight, but I promise I'll have a crazy stream here. Maybe later in the week or something. We'll do something crazy. Jordan Williams is saying Enter the Void is great. Love a lot of Gaspar Noé's film. I still haven't seen Climax. I hear this is fantastic though. Like I've seen clips from it. I pretty much know how the whole movie flows. I've had it spoiled for myself because I'm just I couldn't wait. This was one I was so interested in. Yes, I do need to watch that one though for sure, Jordan. I've heard nothing but good things. I hear it's just like a roller coaster ride from start to finish. I really do. From what I've seen of his so far, I'm in love with his style. It's so fucking bizarre and it's kind of scary. Like it's just eerie. It's just an eerie way to shoot movies. I dig it. Really love everything that he's trying to say. So good stuff. Welcome in, Jordan. Thanks for being here, man. Chris Hernandez is here saying, hey, Jake, I like your costume. I'm going as Ghostface. Nice, Chris. I wanted to go as, I was like, what's like something obscure from this year that came out? And I was like, that's not really obscure. Saying The Nun 2 is obscure. It was like one of the biggest horror films commercially. So I don't know if that's really the case, but I kind of wanted to go as something just ridiculous. I just wanted to go as something like just totally ridiculous. I'm like dressing up as the nun. That's crazy. And you can't wear a ghost face mask in live stream. I've tried. It just doesn't work. It is way too hot in that thing. I tried working out in one of those this morning and my God, that was awful. That was way too sweaty, way too much. But thank you, Chris. I really appreciate it, man. Enjoy the ghost face costume. Also very sweaty. Perry Moberg's throwing $5 out there saying happy Halloween. Happy Halloween to you too, Perry. Saying, what do you recommend for old black and white horror movies? Climax is nuts, by the way. Hell yes. I gotta check it out. Old black and white movies, I mean, like Psycho, obviously, come on. That's, I mean, one of the best horror movies ever made. I personally love Creature from the Black Lagoon. I think it's got a lot of issues, but I love it. I don't care. It's a really fun movie and a big step in terms of like underwater filmmaking. It was one of like the first horror movies ever to like have a lot of sequences underwater and shit. It's great. There's some iconic moments from the film as well. Creature from the Black Lagoon's great. The original Dracula with the score is great. Watch the version with the music. In my opinion, it's better. Night of the Living Dead. That's what she said. Yes, Night of the Living Dead is a great one. The Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein are great. A lot of the you can't go wrong with a lot of the Universal monster movies. Like a lot of those are really fun. So some of them are definitely better than others, and you'll watch them and you're like, wow, some of this has not aged well. So there is some of that. The Mummy actually is one that I feel like personally has not aged well. And The Wolfman, hot take. Don't think either of those have aged very well, but there's a lot of good ones. Nosferatu, the original, the 20s Nosferatu. Yeah, was that 20s? I think so. That's a really interesting film. Some people really like this movie called Vampire from, like, I believe it's the early 1920s is when it came out. It's a very slow and weird movie. I don't know if I like it or not, but some people swear by it. Some people are like, oh, this is so interesting. So give that one a watch. It's interesting. It's like vampire with a Y, and there's no E at the end. I've tried to watch it like twice now, and I just can't get into it. I don't know what it is, but it's interesting though. I think Ari Aster had said in an interview, he was like, this is like one of my favorite movies. So is that black and white though? I can't remember. It's been a long time since I watched that. Perry, thanks for the $5 though, man. I appreciate it. A lot of weird black and white horror movies out there. Oh, and if you want to talk about like a newer one, Dementia Part 2 is a movie that's in black and white. It was made by the Critical Role guy. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. It's a really bizarre horror movie, like just really fucking weird. And like I love fucking weird. so if that's your bag, check that one out. It's in black and white. It's a more modern movie, but it's got a lot of like old movie elements to it. So check it out. Noah Atkinson has been a member for 4 months. Thank you so much, Noah. I really appreciate that. Saying GK motives are Ghostface killer motives, you mean, are going to end the Stab franchise in Scream 7. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. I'm listening. I'm listening to this. That's actually kind of really cool. I imagine if that was the motive for Scream 7, some people might say something to the degree of like, well, this is just the opposite of Amber and Richie. But I'd be okay with that personally, because here's the thing, right? With Scream 6, the big criticism is, well, this is kind of just the same motive as Scream 2. But in my opinion, they added to it. They tacked on some other interesting aspects to it, which I appreciate. And I think it's fun. But with this, if we do the opposite of a motive from the past, what does that say about these characters? These are completely different kinds of characters that are going about doing this now. So you immediately have something else to talk about. I'm not against that. I'm actually not against that at all. I think that would be really interesting. We could explore some different kinds of characters that, like, why are they doing this? Why do they want the Stab franchise to end? I'm kind of into that. No, I could vibe with that. Huh. Here's what else you could do with that too. If Sydney's the focus of Scream 7, let's say that, right? Well, what's something that like Sydney clearly does not like? She clearly does not like the Stab movies. Who in that situation would be a fan of a movie based on real life trauma you experienced? Nobody. Like Sydney doesn't like him. Gail likes him because she makes money off of him, but that's really it. And Dewey, I'm sure really isn't really that big of a fan, even though he worked on the third one. But once again, I feel like he was only there to just kind of shit on Gale Weathers a little bit. So with that, like who are these characters that want to end the Stab franchise? That's really interesting. I feel like we could tap into some commentary about how the Stab franchise is incredibly like insensitive to these the characters in the real world, so to say. I could vibe with that. Happy 4 months though, Noah. Thank you so much for your support. Really appreciate you. And that's a really interesting topic. Huh. I feel like that could work. That could work for sure. Evil Connor is with us, another KillJoy cult member. Hello. Happy Halloween. Yes. Very good stuff. I dig it, my friend. Thanks for being here. Oh my God. Wait, that's not black and white. Never mind. I was just going to say the original Fly, but I don't think that's black and white. Austin Daniels is with us too, saying, I hope everyone is fair game in Scream 7. Obviously, Sydney won't die, but I'd only want like 3 or 4 survivors, either Sam or Tara, kill the other, Chad, and a new character, Tatum, maybe like a Tatum-like character. Yeah, I'm kind of with you, man. I really want just a brutal Scream movie. Like, just commit to it. Scream 5 was, I feel like, as close as we've ever gotten to that. And even then, I still feel like it ended a little too triumphantly, you know? I don't know. I definitely want, I definitely want Scream 7 to be brutal. I hope they don't lose that edge. Once again, I hope it doesn't become too silly. I want dark and scary Scream with some good character arcs and shit. So I'm with you there. Let's see that happen. Kill some Core 4 members. I'm sorry, Core 4. I love all of y'all, but someone's got to die. Jordan McLaughlin, what's up, Jordan? How's it going, man? Saying, I want the killer in Scream 7 to be someone who hates scary movies and thinks that by killing the surviving characters, they can stop future Ghostface killings. Yes, I love this. I love this idea, absolutely, for sure, man. The other thing about that, which would be so cool, is like it's a brand new motive, and it's a perfect motive to be like the final one. Like, let's say they market this movie as the final chapter, which I'm sure they will. Like, this is probably the third and final Scream movie that they're going to do for a little while. You know, there's going to be more, especially if Scream 7 is profitable, which it will be. Look at the last two movies. Come on. That would be so great, though. That'd be so fitting for, like, the final chapter, so to say. Like, if they have Sidney Prescott back and all that, there's this brand new Ghostface is doing it for this reason. They don't want to just kill all the survivors because, you know, you just keep having more and more ghost faces come from family. It's not only is it a commentary on stuff that a lot of fans are complaining about right now, but it's also just an excellent new motive, great new direction for the Scream franchise, which something a lot of people have been saying, especially after Scream 6, is, God, you know, we need some new motives. Why are we doing the family thing again? We did that in Screams 2, 3, and 4, kind of. Took it down different paths, but it all boils down to family. If it's the Fast and Furious franchise. God. Let's not have this turn into Fast and Furious. That's Dom Toretto's thing, being about family. Let's not make it the Scream thing. Let's not make that a trope. Let's break it. I'm with you, Jordan. I feel it, man. I feel it for sure. Big Chiller is with us, saying just watched The Exorcist for the first time. What did you think? I'm curious. That's one of my favorite horror movies of all time. I feel like that third act is horrifying. Great stuff. What else do we got? Bobby is saying, I hope we get new characters that we love and hate in Scream, raise suspense, and warm our hearts at the same time. Yeah, I mean, you know, listen, even though I wanted to stay dark, you gotta have a little bit of heart there. You know, it's great when you have these moments between characters where it's like, oh my God, I love these people. I don't want them to die, but then kill them. You know what I mean? Like, I want these wholesome, heartfelt moments. I do. But you gotta counteract it with some darkness. This is a slasher film at the end of the day. Come on. But yes, no, I agree. We want that. We want you want that. You want your heart to be warmed at one point, just to have that feeling ripped away. That's what I love about slasher movies. Super Saiyan is saying happy Halloween. Happy Halloween, my friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. What else do we got going on? Bobby Lee is saying The Fly was in black and white and it was colorized after. You're right. Oh my God. I've only seen the colored version. Now that I think about it, because I have the Fly box set with all the, like, the I think they're Blu-rays, actually, not 4K. So interesting. Okay, I should know that. I probably should know that. I've only seen the colorized version, so interesting. Very interesting. Austin Daniels is saying only one killer in Scream 7. Ooh. If the story is told correctly, unlike Scream 3, it can be very compelling. I agree. Not sure what the motive would be. Hopefully not Sam's half-brother. Well, going back to Jordan's motive from earlier, I mean, take that motive to one killer. No accomplices. Because doesn't that kind of work with that motive? Is like, we don't want any more Ghostface killers. So this person takes it upon themselves to essentially sacrifice themselves and be this final Ghostface to kill the rest of the characters off so that no one else can seek retribution and want to go Ghostface again themselves. Because, you know, you start to notice a trend of, wow, every killer is some kind of family-oriented thing. So I think that would be really cool. It would be great commentary on the franchise itself. You can make it about requels, too, and yeah, I totally agree. Have it be one killer. One killer with that motive, that would be an excellent film. That'd be so interesting. Eraserhead is in black. Eraserhead is in black and white. It is a very slow and weird movie, though. Not for everybody. Definitely not for everybody, but it's interesting. It's got some weird moments for sure. Big Chiller really enjoyed The Exorcist. Definitely up there for best horror film. Right next to like Scream and Saw. Very nice. Very nice. A great. This is a really interesting like top 10, man. Scream, Saw, The Exorcist. Great choices. Great choices for sure. I love. God, I love Saw. Me and my buddy Darjan, we talk about Saw almost every day. Like, we are both just so obsessed with that franchise. I don't know what it is, but man, I could watch 100 more Saw movies. they're so ridiculous. Ty is saying tomorrow I'm going to start watching more wintry movies. The Shining, The Lodge. Oh, great movies. What Lies Beneath, 30 Days a Night. Any others? Oh, you just said Wrong Turn 4. The Lodge is always my weird winter horror movie to recommend. I think that movie's so good. What's another good one? Besides that, The Thing. The Thing for sure. Got to get The Thing in there. I'm trying to think what's another winter set horror movie that's good. I mean, like, if we're getting into holidays, like Silent Night, Deadly Night, Fuck. Jack Frost is not a good movie, but it's fun. Shit, what are some more like Winterset horror movies? I'm trying to think. Silent Night, Deadly Night. Oh, Black Christmas. Oh my God, Black Christmas. That's one of my favorites. So it's one of my favorite horror films. Black Christmas is so good. It's so funny. It's so outrageous. It's got some great kills in it too. If you want to start getting into that vibe. It's still Halloween though. It's still fall. We can't talk about Christmas shit yet. Come on. We still got 3 more hours until Christmas music is acceptable. Horror fans. Come on. We got to push it for as long as we can. Lollipop Sanchez is saying, oh shit, dude, I just scared the shit out of some kids. Trick-or-treating, I opened the door and I had a fake bloody head filled with candy. Also, I had my art costume on and the kids ran away screaming. Nice. That's terrifying. Very good stuff. I love it, man. Scare people. Scare people, have fun and all that. Come on. Oh, Krampus. That's a great one. Krampus is a snowy set horror film. Really fun movie. The Naughty Cut is superior, in my opinion. If you guys have ever seen that. Misery. The hobbling. The hobbling scene from Misery. Yeah. That's a snowy horror film. There you go. Good one. Good suggestion. It's a good movie. There needs to be like 20 new characters to counter all the survivors from 6. I really don't think they're going to bring everybody back for 7. At least I hope not. Like, how can you have all those characters, man? Come on. We got to start knocking off some people, man. Scream 7 is not going to be an easy movie to accomplish correctly. I will say that. It's going to be a difficult movie to do with everything that's been set up after 6. As much as I love 6, it really fucks the next guy a little bit. It really does. I really feel like that's why Scream has got to get away from and break the continuity and kind of do its own thing moving forward. Maybe after 7, we need a conclusion, to everything that's been going on with the requel stuff. But after this, I feel like they should just go do their own thing. I love Sidney Prescott. I love a lot of the new characters, but I do feel like we should start to branch off into new stories after this one. But we'll see. Orphan is a good. Oh my God, Orphan is a good horror film. I forget. You forget that some of these movies are winter set. But yeah. Oh my God, yeah. Orphan. I love Wrong Turn 4 too. I think that this is such a dumb, crazy movie, but it's brutal, and I really do appreciate that. Something about that movie. I'm not crazy about a lot of those sequels in the Wrong Turn franchise, but something about Wrong Turn 4, man, I vibe with it. I think it's crazy. It's crazy and kind of well done. Kinda. Bobby's saying, I agree with you, though. I want to see a dark Scream and more shots in the killer's POV. Maybe he/she gets away with it. That would be really cool. That opening to Scream 6 still blows my mind every time I see it. I love it. I really dig it. I think the big thing for me is, like, I've always wanted to see more shit from Ghostface's perspective. It's an entire aspect to the Scream movies that, for the most part, is pretty damn unknown. Like, we got a taste of it in the last film, which was exciting. But, man, I could use even more. I want to know more. I want to know more about, like, what it's like. Like, what was it like for Billy and Stu to be planning everything that they were doing for the whole events of the film, Like, what were their conversations like? I want to see more shit like that. I think that would be really fun for Scream 7. Like, even if they did I think so many people would find this disappointing, but if they did a thing where it's like they reveal to us who the killer is early on, and the characters don't know, I think that would be really fucking cool. It would break the formula in a motivated way to show us a whole new perspective that we've never even touched on before. So me personally, I would love some crazy experimental shit like that in a Scream film. I think that'd be really fun. Like I said, there's a whole other aspect to these films that I just feel like we haven't even tapped into really yet. Like a little bit, we scratched the surface of it with the last film, but there's even more. There's even more we could do. Sarah's talking about a film called Whiteout, which is like, it's an Antarctica slasher whodunit. What? That's awesome. I've never seen this before. Ooh, I'm gonna have to check this one out. I'm all about that. A whodunit in Antarctica. Okay, that's different. I vibe with that. Very good stuff. Oh my God. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my face is on fire. I can't even think. So I gotta end the stream early. I'm so sorry. I know I said I was gonna go to midnight and shit tonight, but I'm just like, I don't think I can do this for even another 20 minutes. I'm so sorry. What I will say though is Jake will be back later this week when I'm done possessing him. He'll be making more videos and shit. I don't know. Terrifier 3 videos coming out Thursday, talking all about the teaser trailer that we get tomorrow. So that I'm probably not going to do anything tomorrow because today was a marathon of getting things done. But we did it. Oh my God, I'm crossing the finish line here in like 5 minutes. Been a crazy month. Thank you guys so much for all the nuttiness in the past 2 months, like hitting 20,000 subscribers, all the crazy interviews we got to do on this page this month. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Want to make next October even crazier. So I'm very excited for the future, and I got a big announcement coming on Friday. So make sure to check that out as well. So thank you guys so much for all the fun this month. And let's keep it rolling through the next couple of days, too. Let's keep the Halloween spirit alive through the next 2 days with the Terrifier 2 re-release in theaters. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Really appreciate you guys. Hope you dug the costume. And as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all. Happy Halloween!